what's up? It's your boy TC, the barber at On Point Barber Studio. Right here I got Austin in the chair. I'm just gonna comb through his hair, make sure it's in place, prepped, ready to cut. Just want to make sure there's no kinks in it. Now I'm going in with the 1.5 guard with the grain, just to debulk and just to get the head ready to fade, and just makes the job a little easier, cleans it up, and you don't have to fight against that bulk. Now the clipper I'm using is a Wall Magic clip, but it's been modified. It has the Filthy Mod bracket on it, which allows you to put an Andis Master blade on your wall cordless clippers. Right now I have the taper blade on it. I really like this setup. It gives you that crunch, that classic crunch of that Master blade, and I just really enjoy this clipper. Right now we're just going in with the clipper closed, making that first guideline. I'm not going to use a shaver or razor or nothing like that on him because he's a young man. I don't want to irritate his skin or bump him up or nothing like that, so we're just going to go with the clipper closed. And this master blade on this Wall Magic clip is zeroed out, so it gets pretty close anyway, so there's no need to go any closer on this head. And you'll see me do this a lot throughout the video, making sure that the guidelines are even. I stand in front of my client and look just to make sure it's proportionate, just makes for a cleaner cut, so that's very important to me. Now I'm going in with the clipper open, going up about 3/4 of an inch, just keeping that guideline very consistent. And notice that I go back over the hair just to make sure I get all the hair cleaned up. And the key thing is just to keep that consistent all the way around, brushing the hair out of the way just to keep the surface clean. Here I'm going in with my 1 guard against the grain, making sure to scoop out at the top because I'm trying to give him that flared out look. I don't want to dig into that bulk too much. And you'll notice I run the clipper side to side, up and down, just to make sure I get all the hair cut down to the same length. Right here I'm going in with my 0 guard. My clipper's in the closed position. You know, I'm trying to flick out that bottom line. You know, at the further up I go, you know, I'll open it up, I'll close it, I'll do whatever I need to do to kind of get that line removed and try to get some gradients in it. Here it looks like I take my guard off and I see some spots, maybe I missed some hairs or you know, seen some spots that I need to touch up, so it looks like I got my clipper in the open position and I go to close and I'm just cleaning up and trying to detail a little bit. Here it looks like I put my guard back on, my 0, and go back to detailing. Now I break out my 5/0 blade on my Oster Octane. Yes, it's called Oster, it's not oyster or oster, it's Oster. And you know, this is my favorite way to shape afro hair and this type of hair. You know, I love freehanding and using this 5/0 blade. And you got to be real careful with this blade because, you know, one slip and you can patch the hair. You know, it's real fine. You know, it's going to cut real close, so you just got to be real close and real consistent with it and not dig in, because you can take off more than you intend to very easily with this blade. Here it looks like I put my 1 guard back on, you know, just cleaning up and knocking that hair down, making sure it's all the same length. Back to my 5/0 right here, just to get that shape that I want, just to clean it up.
MQD on the beats. MQD on the beats.
Now right here I'm breaking out my 10-inch curved shears, and if you notice right there, I touched the top of the head to make sure that I wasn't getting too close to the scalp. You know, sometimes it can look like the hair is fuller, but you know, the actual scalp was a lot closer to the top of the hair than I thought. So you know, I felt that to see how much I need to take off. You know, I'm just using these to shape some more, and this is another way that I like to shape, and this way is a lot better because you can go all the way across the head with these big shears and, you know, cut the hair at once and get it even. So this is a good way to shape as well. And sometimes I'll use hairspray or something to hold the hair in place, just to hold it right where I want it. So let's take a look at what I'm doing. Now it looks like I'm back to my Wall Magic clips, and I got the 0 guard on. Looks like I'm going against the grain just to kind of detail some more. Now right here I got an all-purpose comb, and I'm you can use whatever type of comb you like. This is probably my favorite comb. This is what I have in my hand 95% of the time, but I'm just being real careful to get a nice even part on the front of his hairline, and I'm gonna pull about a half to 3/4 of an inch of the hair down and just make sure it's a real clean part. Now I got my one guard on, I got it closed, and I'm just going with the grain of the hair to knock that front hairline down. Now here I got the shears back in my hand, just doing some more shaping and getting it in the shape that I want it. Now here I'm going to start my lineup. I got my silver Babyliss FX, also known as the Skeletons. They got the 2.0 deep tooth blade. It's also the graphite blade on them. And I start my line in the middle, and you'll see me step back a lot just to make sure that that it's even, and I got a straight line. So let's see what we can do with it. Right here I'm just applying a product called sponge. I'm just distributing it with my fingers to prep it. This just adds moisture, and when I use the twist sponge later, it's going to help, just to curl it up and just make the hair healthier. Right here I'm using a curl sponge. You see I'm just going in small circular motions all over the head. You'll do this till you get the desired look. Maybe 30 seconds, maybe 2 minutes, just depend on what the look that you're going for. Right here I'm applying hair fibers. I'm using Topic with the pump applicator. I'm also using Sean Cuts hair color enhancement card, to keep the product in the area that I want it. I'll apply a little bit on the sidebars and all across the front hairline. This just makes for a better looking haircut and just makes that front pop more. You can add the straight razor after this for a little bit more definition, but this is a child, so I didn't want to use a razor on him. Now I go in with this Elegance hairspray. You can use any brand of hairspray you want, but that just holds that fiber in place. Now I follow up almost every haircut with this olive oil spray. Man, this stuff smells great. So this is the final cut. Let me know what y'all think. This is TC the Barber from On Point Barber Studio. www.onpointbarberstudio.com. Give me some feedback on this cut. I appreciate you watching.